It's Friday. It's kind of late. It's like 10 o'clock. I obviously didn't do my hair. You guys know that, like, I'm always deep conditioning on Fridays. But I'm too lazy and I don't feel like it. And I use the Miche, I don't know how to pronounce it, mousse to, like, re-up my twist out. And it's really defined. So I'm going to let this rock for a few days because I really just am not in the mood to wash my hair. And I just ordered DoorDash because I had to get a burger because I'm getting my period probably next Friday. And I'm in this whole thing of, like, no red meat a week before my period and during my period to see if that helps my cramps. But we shall see. Speaking of periods, I have a question for the ladies here who get periods and stuff. I keep getting ads for Flex Disc, right? Not the cup. And while this seems like a good idea, because everyone's like, oh, my cramps aren't bad. I keep it in for 12 hours. And then it just like empties out a little bit when I use the bathroom. And it's just like my life is easier. That thing looks big, okay? And I understand that our area, I don't know what I can say on YouTube, is capable of a lot of things. Obviously, we give, you know, as a baby comes out. And that baby's head is bigger than that little thing. But I'm just like, at least with a tampon, the tip of the applicator is a little bit smaller than the base, so it makes it a little bit easier to just go in. I'm like, how are y'all? Some of us are also just different sizes. So I'm just like, all y'all women that are trying this thing, it just works. You just get it in and out and it's fine. I really want to try it, but I just don't feel like I'm getting enough information on the internet. And all these little like fake mock diagram of our area, the hole is like this big. I'm like, of course it's going to fit. But you know, so if you have used one of these things before, please share how it's going for you if you don't mind in the comments. Because I really want to try this. I've seen it so many times and I've always thought about it, but it's just not, the math is not mathing. It's not making sense to me. I'm so excited to have this. This is the burger from TGI Fridays and I really like the Jack Daniel's sauce. That's why I got it. I was craving it. But it's only been 15 minutes and these are already cold. I'm watching the last season of In the Dark and I'm not gonna lie, I looked up a spoiler. Probably in episode like 1, because I'm not this kind of person. If I'm emotionally invested in something and I want to see it on screen and you don't do it, I'm not about to waste my time on a show. My friends hate that I look up spoilers and I only do it for shows that are like, I don't know, like, okay, like it's a good show. It's not like, oh, this is the greatest show in the world, somebody should watch. Like I would never do a spoiler for Game of Thrones, even though I wanted to at one point. Personally, I just like, I was like, I can't watch another season of this if at least one of the things I'm asking for, you're not going to give me. Like I had like 4 things I wanted from the show, but if you don't give me any, I'm not wasting my time. So I watch a spoiler and I'm almost at it and I'm already sad, even though I know it's going to happen. What morning? It's like almost 1 o'clock. I've been running around all day. I'm back home finally. But my nephew Mason, I don't know if you remember him from the previous vlog. He's turning 4 tomorrow, so we're having his mom and his dad are having like a little get together at my house, at my parents' house. So I've been running around getting gifts for him, and I just overindulged because I'm his aunt and his godmother, so it's hard for me to just like stop. But I'm back home, we're gonna get ready, and it should be a great time. I have such a big headache, and I guess this is my fault because on busy days I tend to skip breakfast accidentally. Just because my mind is racing and I'm like, nope, don't have time to eat. After this party, I have to go to my church because we're having an outdoor movie night. And there's a group of us, we're called the Vibe Tribe. We just plan like fun fellowship events for our church. But we're short one person today and I don't know, the weather dropped kind of quickly. So it's a lot of like concerns. My mind is racing. Are you all right?
Ouch, yeah.
Are you ready for your birthday?
Yeah.
I'm about to.
Ow!
Yeah, what happened?
What happened?
You kicked yourself? Sonic looking cupcakes here. Super cool. We're gonna have some of these. What are you doing?
I roll with bubbles.
In your orange juice? You look like your grandfather. You're both wearing black. Look. You see what's on your cupcakes? You dancing? Look what's on your cupcakes. Who's
Knuckles and Jet and Sonic and
Mm-hmm.
Knuckles and Sonic.
Then mommy did so good. It was so cool.
And Knuckles and Sonic.
And Sonic.
And yeah, and Tails.
Your little favorite friends.
Listen.
again.
Love my parents, right? Love them, but they are getting older. God bless their memory. And the main thing we need tonight is an Apple, the lightning cable to HDMI adapter, because my friend is using her iPad to show the movie. And it's mine, but my parents sometimes use it when they want to watch it from their iPad that's not on our cable. It's missing. So I'm now rushing because I have to get ready to change and leave, but I also now have to stop at Best Buy, and I really hope that there are no hiccups. I don't feel stress. So sometimes I feel stressed, and that lets me know like it might be a stressful night. I feel like it might be fine, but hopefully Best Buy doesn't play me. Look at how faithful God is. I found it. Guess I should apologize to my parents for blaming them. Birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear May. Birthday to Made it to church. I still have not eaten, but we're setting up now. I think we're pretty much set up too, which is crazy because every time we do an event, y'all, no matter how hard we plan, something we be delayed and people be arriving and we still running around with our heads chopped off. It's like one minor hiccup with the cash boxes, but other than that, we're set up. The food, let me show you our space. So there's our movie screen over there. And here's our registration table. We're gonna have like candy and popcorn, and those boxes are used for like holding your food and stuff. And then back there we have our food truck. The weather's pretty good too. And this open area here is where everyone's gonna bring their lawn chairs and stuff like that. So this is part of the Vibe Tribe team. The rest are inside. We're ready to go.
That's mad funny. I got chicken tenders. I'm ready.
Say hi to YouTube.
Well, give me two.
Hi everyone! Outside movie.
First of all, I just want to thank myself.
Why are you jumping?
I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for me.
You don't need to jump.
Just so excited for fellowship. You know, when you really get to know the people of God and have an opportunity.
This is going on the internet.
And a space to just unite with your fellow brothers.
Okay, move away from the table. People are coming. People are coming. Move away. This is the smash burger slider. Is it chicken?
I'm talking in that.
No.
Delete it.
No. Smash burger. Look how good it is, guys. This is the food truck guy.
Wait, delete it. Because I
No.
started
It's not in a million years, no. It's called parenting.
Happy Sunday. We made it through yesterday. It was a lot of fun. And everything went rather smoothly, other than it's hard for me, to set up the projector screen when the sun is obviously out because you can't really see the color. So a lot of the times, like when we're trying to do up the final check, people are there, so it's a little like panic in me. And the coloring was a little off, which annoyed me, but whatever, we'll work it out for next time. But I think this was like our easiest event because we didn't have to really worry about food. The food truck really came in clutch as an idea because we didn't have to worry about handling food, having people to serve food, any of that. It was just really the snack table that we had to man and the registration table. So that was really good. I got home though, and I was like, man, my feet really hurt. I had on Doc Martens, but not like the traditional ones. Mine are like more look like a sneaker bottom. So they're supposed to be like really comfortable and have arch support, and they do, but the arch support landed in the wrong spot on my foot, which never has happened before. So it was like kind of pushing on an area of my foot where the arch is not, or maybe my arch falls a little. I have two like big bruises like this on it. And now I have to go back to church. It's 8 o'clock. I'm late. We're about to be. I'm like 2 minutes late. I'm trying not to say I'm tired because I feel like I say that every time, but I'm tired.
No.